Hi Red, I'll start the game in just a second.
What, Jessie?
Right, I'm ready to start now. Okay, so we are playing Atlantis, which appears to be quite a long level. Do let me know if you can hear me and everything, by the way, because I can never tell. So yeah, Atlantis appears to be quite a long level, so we'll see how far we get. I've got my trusty guidebook, and hopefully if Darks joins us as well, he can remind me of stuff. Right. So I've found out that the reason, I didn't know this, but the reason why Lara does not step backwards like I'm getting her to do at the moment is because I've had her on the modern controls, and for some reason modern controls don't do backward step. I found that through watching somebody else play this recently, and I didn't realise that Dark had it on the tank mode as well, or whatever. So I've just had to alter a couple of the buttons. Right, so before I go in there, I'm going to swap out my guns. For these ones need to be quite powerful, because I know that there's some... Come on. Why isn't... Oh, stupid. Where's my bloody gun? Hang on one moment, guys. Oh, it's turned it off, hasn't it? Of course. Of course it has. Alright, just to annoy me, of course it has. Of course. Put it back onto the modern controls then. Stupid thing. Right, we are in Atlantis. That is where we are. Alright, I'm going to have to just switch back to modern controls if I want it to tank controls, if I want to be able to step backwards. Otherwise, leave it on modern. That's that one gone as well. Right, so that's those two monsters gone. There's going to be another one that's going to wake up in a moment, I believe. There we go. Looks like it gives you a cue as to which one's waking up, depending on whether the sides are waggling. Let's pick them up. Now I'm not sure if it's this door or if it's the other door, because it tells me one. It does tell me a direction I'm supposed to go in, but I don't really know where that direction is. It always says south or west or whatever, and I get confused with them directions. Oh, how are you today, Red? Come off the square button a second. If Laura had a sense of direction, it'd be one direction she'd go. Yeah. Yeah, straight into whatever the deadliest trap is. Most likely. Right, I've obviously got to do something to pull that down. Another demon. There we go, that's got rid of that one. Doing alright, but the heavy heat has caused me headaches and I got a little sick from it a few times. I'm trying to avoid the heat now. Yeah, it's getting... Yeah, it is being really... it's just not nice, is it, at the moment in the UK? I mean, it's... Actually, I don't know where you are, Red. The UK at the moment is experiencing a bit of a heat wave. So we've had around 25 to 30 degrees each for the last few days. Yeah. And it's not so much, I mean, the sun is bad. The sun is very hot and bad and everything. But it's not so much that that's bugging us in some cases. It's the fact that the heat, the air is so warm. And I mean, it really is warm. So I mean, if you're careful and everything, you can easily avoid yeah. So in theory, if you're careful, you can easily avoid stuff, but it's just like... Sorry, it followed you upstairs. There we go. That's better. Right, now I opened a door, so I think I need to go through that other door, not this way. Think being the operative word. Probably just takes me back downstairs, don't it? But, you know. Yep, there we go. Now, I'm not sure if there's another demon door or not. Probably, knowing my luck. Yep, that one's going to hatch. There we go, that's rid of all of them demons. And I think, let me just save. There we go. And then I think that's everything. So let me just see. So I've done that, I've picked up clips. I've done that. Then go through the door, I've done that. Medkit, done that. Centre bridge, grab the shotgun shells, done that. Killed the demon. Yep. Flipped a switch there, opened a door. Flipped a switch there, open that door. Shoot the creature, yep. Enter, descend, hitting the switch on the way, open the central door, enter and kill the winged demon from the tunnel. Yep. So that's all of that bit done. Yeah, so it's just the air's really hot and muggy in the UK and it's just annoying. Yes, Jessie, I know. I wondered where it was. Right, I'll save again before I attempt to make that jump across there, because knowing my luck. Oh, oh, ha ha ha! Just as well as I had saved, and just as well I didn't quite get too far. Death door. There we go. Through. What, Jessie? Laura, I say, now I will jump into 20,000 spikes. Yeah. Jessie, what? I don't know what the cat's crying for. She's had her dinner. She's got plenty of cold water. She's just been a chatterbox, I think. Oh, hang on a moment. That isn't square. We'll see if it'll come out again. Phew! Right, that's where it wants me to go. Nope. That's okay, do that one. I'm just going to change the controls a second. So I can actually do what it's telling me to do. Oh, for heaven's sakes. That's what I wanted you to do. Jessie, ush ush. Yeah, you, ush ush. You're being a pain. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're being a pain. Ush ush. Well, I've done it that way now. I don't know why Jessie's being so noisy. Wouldn't have been surprised if there'd have been a boulder at the top of that. Oh, good. I'm on the other side. That's good. Don't even need to worry about them nasty doors then. Right, I'll save over this one. Right, magnet clips, med kit, follow the tunnel. Turn right and enter the next room. Turn to face the crevice in the wall and jump over to it. Yeah, do that, Laura. So smart, not. Better. That's what I wanted you to do. What, Jessie? Nearly missed that then, I did. And I'm going to presume that since it's taken me this way, wants me to go this way. Shit, that was my fault then. Right, okay. I know what I'm doing now. Right, I'll walk round, open the door, then I'll save. Pick these up first. And now we save. There we go. Right, jump. Instead of just falling. That isn't moving. Right. Jumps in the end of the tunnel to the ledge. Then over to the other side. Right, okay. Right, so I'm probably going to need a running jump for that. Nope. Got ya. Sorry, I just wanted to move off this platform before we came. It gets too close, and that happens. Knew that was going to happen then. I knew it. Of course, he was going to get too close, wasn't he? Right. Try that again. Missed. Yeah, good thing I saved. Oh, and again, Laura. Didn't ask you to walk off the edge, you know. Right. Now stay here and shoot him from here once he gets up. Because he will undoubtedly get up somehow. See, I told you he'd get up. There. At least from standing there, though, he couldn't knock me off. What, Jessie? What, Jessie? What's up? Must be too hot for her. Right, okay. No, I did not want to go down there. At least that time to jumped. Okay. We get the guns out because then she actually jumps back rather than turning around when you've got it in the modern controls anyways. Right. So jump over to the first pillar, turn left and jump to the first dark edge in the pyramid slope. Oh good. Boulder. No, I did not. Oh, of course she found spikes. Of course she did. Of course she found the spikes, didn't she? Yeah, Laura loves spikes. No, Laura. Avoided the one, not the other. Actually, yeah, I will save. Hey Laura, having fun down there? Yeah. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? That's where I wanted you. I think it wants me to jump over there. Oh, word of warning. And then I presume it wants me to go up. No, Laura. I'm going to have to start that again. Nope. Yeah, I will do once I get somewhere where I can save. Hi, Doc. No! Oh, Laura! Mind you, that is half me panicking as well. There we go. I think in some cases the trick is trying to get her to line up. No, Laura, I did not tell you to do that. And then the other thing is despite the fact that I press the walk button with the modern controls on, when you're turning round, she takes 10 several steps to one on the modern controls. There we go. I think this is the secret again. Well, I'm glad they're not invisible on this version, according to my guidebook. According to my guidebook, they would have been. Exit and slide down to the red door. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, if there was an option for quick saves. Right, I think it means down there. Do a running jump to grab the ledge on the other side of the water. Right, it wants me to go over there. Nope. There we go. Did it that time. Another door there. Right. Jump to the next ledge. Okay. Save that. Still think it should be saved first rather than load, but never mind. Pull yourself up, grab the ooze clips, hit the switch, jump into the water, careful not to land on any rocks. Right, okay. So I can climb out there, okay. Good job there's no crocs or anything. Right, so that opened that. Right. Right, so now I have to do that again, traverse that way again, okay. But I don't have to worry about the borders. Thinking about it, I'll save before I make my next jump. Yeah, I've got that one. I've got that one. That one's in my book. Don't know if will I make that. Oh, just. Wasn't that open just, or is it the other side that's opened? Get through. How am I supposed to do that? Well, bloody pull it then, Laura. Oh, come on. Move, Laura, move. I'm on a timer now. It's alright, we've got all the time in the world, according to Laura. I can see me having to save and save and save. Jump to Suan. Nope. Fine. Stupid woman. No. Okay, do that, break your neck. Let's see how many times when I kill her. Hooray! No, she jumped into a lava boulder, I think. Nutted herself out. Right. At least I'm in the next room though. Oh, were they spikes? It looked like it looked like where the boulder had landed. One of the boulders had landed. Okay. Right. Who's the clip switch? Do that. Did that. Head door before it closes. Jump across to the far ledge and pull yourself up. Okay. So there's nothing on this side then, by the looks of it. Oh, she found more spikes, of course she did. Nope, nowhere near. There we go, that's where I want you. Don't ask me how I'm supposed to pull that without dying. Maybe there's something else I'm supposed to do in the moment. Right, let's save again. Right, so where am I? Hi, babe! Right, before it closes, jump across to the far ledge, pull yourself up, then go up the stairs and jump to the doorway at the end. Yes, Red Mario's in.
What the heck is this one?
Atlantis.
Is that what it's called, Atlantis?
Yep.
Oh,
Jessie can drive you mad now.
why?
I don't know, she's been screaming at me for the last half hour.
That control pad down
It needs charging.
needs charging.
Spike's down there. Don't tell Lara, I'm sure she'll try and fall into him. Good girl, she didn't hear me. I think so.
Dark swordsman.
And
Wow.
right, found some water. Save. Right, I'm going to have to hand you over to David for a moment. I need a quick 5 minutes.
What? What am I doing?
Just talk to him, or you can follow the guidebook, but just talk. Just talk to him.
Hello.
You don't have to do anything, just talk to him.
Hello. Alright, Red, hello.
And if you want to do the next bit in the book, you can, but just talk to him.
Right. I'm gonna... What the heck does it... Oh. Hang on. I've got to get used to these controls. Right. I'm saving. I'm saving. Hang on. Whoa. Where's the Oh, what the? Oh. Come on. Grab it. Grab it. Oh. Ah, right. Come on. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Quick! Swim! Oh, come! What the? Oh my god. Ah, right, I'm slowly getting used to... Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna save it, because I wasn't expecting that.
Hang on, babe, don't save anything because I don't know where you're saving.
Traps all around, yeah. Yeah, don't like traps. I die. But luckily Lara just went through and didn't even notice. So that's alright. Yeah, I see it, but Karen said don't save, so I don't know what to do. I need to walk. Ah. Ah. Whoa!
Has you gone back on us? Haven't you?
No.
You haven't gone back on us.
I don't know. Dark's the strategist.
Yeah, I know, Dark's the strategist. Hang on.
Cameron's coming on.
Right, I'm back.
There's a bird or something. It's probably gonna knock me. You probably don't want to save because.
Right, this is where I was.
What wasn't good? That wasn't good. Whoa.
No, loud the. Yeah, he's gone all out of order, which is why I've gone back to 6-1 because I know that's one that I've done.
What? What? Ow.
It's okay. I was pressing the jump button, but you know.
Ooh. Save. Save.
I will do.
That's where you was before.
Yep. I will do as soon as I get up here.
I think, yeah, I went into that water and pressed the switch. Well, got ammo, pressed the switch. Opened up the door.
Okay. You was helping him. Brilliant.
No, I wasn't either. It scared me. I think keep the.
Yeah, she never bloody
Get the switch.
does stuff properly. Come on. She never lines up properly.
Not the other way.
Yeah, I know, I'm getting there.
Yeah, I didn't bother doing that. I just went. Yeah, there.
I'm just checking to see whether or not I missed anything. No. Right, so now we start at the top of the board to go down. That's why you confused me as well.
Why?
Because you had 6, 3 somewhere in the middle instead of right at the top. Okay. Right, so where am I?
Where's Dark Swordsman?
He's in the background. He's in the background somewhere. Or doing something. Stairs, But further on you'll jump over some spikes, water, dive in to the chamber, find some shell, gunpowder, switch, swim through the open door to the surface, climb out, run past the snapping doors that to emerge on a higher ledge.
Yeah, there's doors just
Right.
there. But you need to be careful.
Yeah, he's still here.
Yeah, okay.
He's just playing Ark as well. Oh, and there's the doors. I can see him before they start doing that. Oh, you didn't tell me you'd land behind me. Bloody thing. Landed behind me. Deliberately trying to push me off. I don't need a shotgun. I've got the magnums. He pulled me off then? He actually pulled me off the bloody ledge.
Get the uses instead, that's what Dark's saying. Yeah.
It won't let me if it's not in range or something. She automatically targets and then shoots. You can only fetch the mouse. Right, Didn't tell me that until the right very end in my book. Okay. Just one, I think.
Oh my god.
And after this is the Great Pyramid, so I think we're on the last levels.
Save.
What water? There's no water below me, that's lava. I presume it means up here.
Probably is.
Yeah. Right, so jump in the water, swim through and climb out to save your game. At least there's no crocs in this level. Oh good, more demons. I wasn't quite out, that's why. Now it wants me to flip a switch, but I don't know which switch it wants me to flip. And it's more than possible that once I get out of the water, one of the demons will hatch in these eggs. Because it just says hit the switch by the save crystal. Well, there's no save crystal in this one, is there?
No save crystal.
No, no save crystal in these versions. I presume eventually I've got to hit all of them, so I might as well just go for a dive. I can see one twitching. It's not opened yet, but I can see it twitching.
Yeah, it says there's
Fucking hello! Sorry. Excuse my French. What the? Oh, great. Get down, Laura! Yeah, only problem is now I can't do anything about him.
Go on, dear friend.
I know.
That dead. Yeah, that platform.
What platform? They ain't this side, they're the other side.
Come, guys. Yeah! Go on.
There. Got him. Right, now I did them 3 over there. I presume I also need to flip these switches. Which might release another demon. Yeah, there's going to be one more demon coming loose, isn't there? Yeah, I've done all the switches, but there's another demon up there. I'm surprised he hasn't come out yet. There, got him. Right, so now I've done that, hang on a moment.
Hang on. Hang on. What?
Okay, I need to go underwater, do I? Was it? Okay. See if I can get through this little bit here.
You've gone over an hour.
Yeah, I've gone over an hour. That's alright. I don't know if it means as I need to go this way and into some water again. I'm going to presume so because I couldn't see anything, and them are the doors that I've been opening. If I've made a mistake, you'll have to let me know, guys. But I think I'm in the right area. You can see a switch here. A boulder rolled down. I don't know if I was supposed to get there before it blocked my entrance though. Hang on. Oh yeah, I have gone the right way then. Right, pull the switch and go through the door. Go through and you'll see a boulder rolled past. Grab the two oozes, then go over to the block near the boulder and pull it out. Block near the boulder. Unless it means this one. Move it this way. Um, you can see that there's a thing back here. Okay. Nothing there, but okay. It's far as I can tell. Even in the old graphics, nothing there. Not really sure what the purpose of that was, but okay. Unless it says something in a moment. I'll just stand on top of it for the minute. Through the red hallway to return to the switch. Okay. Back this way. Oh! Right, okay. That's okay. Need to do that again. Oh, come on, woman. Ah! Pressing the triangle button, bloody do something, will ya? I didn't quite get what I had to do, but now I do. Come on. There. Right.
Yeah.
Now I can go through this bit. It's not by the block. You can thus enter the tunnel it was obscuring. Emerge on the higher ledge. Up in the square lava room again. Shoot a winged demon yet again. And yeah, okay. Why did I do that? Quick move before he gets behind me and shoves me off again. They seem to like flying into the wall to try and get behind you and then shoving you off. Right, save again. Didn't realise I got that many slots. It's okay, I'm happy using the ones that I've got. No good. I'm just going to try and get to the end of this bit and then I'll probably save it and come off. Right. Shoot the winged demon, done that. And then the tunnel to start your game. At the end of the tunnel is a room with slopes. Slide down a red part of the slope and jump near the end, the red section opposite. You'll slide down the sandy coloured parts into okay. Huh? Slide down a red part of the slope and jump near to the end of the red section opposite. I presume if I don't do that, it's telling me I'll end up dead.
Being on the brink.
Now that's fine, Red. You take your time. Make sure that you recover, alright? He's been having a little bit of heat stroke recently. Slide down a red part. How can I slide down a red part? There's just that in front of me.
I think it must be referring to that part.
It must be referring to the opposite side, mustn't it? Yeah.
Wow.
Good girl, Laura. Oh, you've had a lot going on. Yeah, well that's understandable as well if you've had a lot going on.
What's down there?
Spikes. Laura's favourite thing. Doesn't look to be anything that side. It's all hearts and organs and stuff for some reason around Atlantis. I don't get why, it just is. No, I'm not. I've still got another several parts to do yet. I'm not far from the end of the game in general, but I've still got another 8. This big long section. Yeah, 8's a big long section. I think I'll tackle that next time. Big long section of text to read in my guidebook. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I'll tackle them next time. You're looking at getting a new bed and rearranging your room and putting in my new TV and new PC too. I really want to get all that done. I kind of want a bigger PC monitor for your desk too. Okay, cool. Well, I would suggest, but I don't know if you have such a place where you are, that maybe for your monitor at least, go to a clearance bargain of some sort. I mean, we have Argos clearance, and they have half price or even cheaper TVs. There's nothing wrong with them, and monitors and stuff. There's absolutely nothing wrong with them. It's just mostly that they've been returned and they can't sell them on for whatever reason, usually, or end of stock. Yeah, your space on the desk as the space to your monitor. Yeah, I get. Yeah, so I'd go to a clearance place if you've got any by you. That egg's gonna open next time.
Oh, you got 5.
25 to 27 flat screen. Yeah. You're over 20 at the moment. Yeah. Well, we've got a new. No, we've got a TV. Obviously, we're using a TV. The TV's, I think it's a 42 now or a 43, because we upgraded it last month. Because the old one wasn't working as well. We had it for quite a while. So yeah, we brought a new one from Argos clearance for 150. Quite good, really, considering as it's an all singing and dancing smart TV kind of thing. So yeah, your new TV is a 43. Yeah. Oh, hi.
Jewellery.
Hi, Jewellery. Yeah, we might come in on Horizon. I'm just going to be finishing in a couple of moments. I'm just saying goodbye to everyone and stuff. I have saved already. If you don't believe me, that's it. See? That's me save. Yeah, take you as well, Dark. You as well. Right, so I'm gonna... Wrong button. Exit. So, Jory, you can catch the replay if you wish. I will be doing more Tomb Raider next week. Hopefully finish off... Hang on a moment. Hopefully I'll finish off the Atlantis level next week. I've got 4 parts to do. David says he's probably going to do some more Final Fantasy on Tuesday. Or, yeah, more Final Fantasy on Tuesday. That will be David. And if I'm feeling up to it, I will do more Horizon on Thursday. And we'll just see how things go and stuff. Right, so I'll speak to you all soon. Do hit the like button, and David sent me the thumbnail so I can add it to this as well and stuff. Right, and I'll see you again soon. Well, chat to you again soon, I should say. Right, so bye for now.